But what about it when our personal life falls into utter destruction? Can we find God in that mess? Can we find meaning for our faith in those moments? And maybe sometimes we have to be ground into a fine powder before we can be remade into something new and better. A man came to me in just this very time in his life. His business was in ruins. Several of the most important relationships in his life had been damaged, maybe even destroyed, and he was shattered. He felt the deep sting of betrayal, and like most men, his identity was wrapped up in his career. He was in free fall. And he began to self-medicate, and it's just to ease the pain. And first it was alcohol, and then it was a drug called kratom. It's an evergreen tree that grows in Southeast Asia. It's an opiate that has a bioactivity that's 10 times greater than that of morphine. Well, like most drugs, this one started out nice, but then the monster shows up. Before long, he was experiencing wild anxiety attacks, shivering, shaking, confusion, vomiting, and sometimes he would wake up with a sense that he was suffocating. He was just struggling to survive, and he said, "I have become a slave." He was out getting groceries one night at a nearby store, and while he was there, he witnessed this altercation between a meth addict and the security officer over the shopping cart, and they were kind of wrestling back and forth with that cart to the point where some of the stuff was, the cans and things were falling out of the cart and rolling all over the floor. He just wanted to get out of there. He paid for his groceries quietly and went out the door and walked the few blocks to his house. But when he got there, he saw that very same man standing in his yard lighting up his crack pipe. And that really made him mad. He tore into this guy and he told him, "What are you doing here? You can't do drugs in my yard. You can't fuel your addiction on my property." He told him to get lost. It's like just shooing a stray dog out of the yard and back into the street. And he told me, "I took 3 steps into my house and then I stopped." I realized, wait a minute, that man is just me. I am that man out there. So he grabbed some cash off the counter and he went back outside and he reapproached this man, fell on his knees in front of